Is there anything I can do, sir? Please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you. Please. Please. Please.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You're not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Today's video takes us to the great state of Missouri with a stop at the Ava Town Hall, where we're going to listen to Jailbird Jimmy as he puts the city of Ava on notice that he intends to file a federal lawsuit unless he gets some go-away money. No doubt. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy!
My name is Jimmy Haig. Had a visit to the Ava City Police Department the other day. I was trying to file a sunshine request, and Chief Overcast and Lieutenant Butterworth denied me my First and 14th Amendment rights. I'm an independent journalist and I have a small YouTube channel called JC News Now. On November 25th at 11:33 a.m., I entered the Ava City Police Department and attempted to get 2 officer complaint forms, and while there, I decided to do a sunshine request. I was told to turn off my camera. That's a First Amendment right violation.
It should be apparent that the lad is a YouTube law expert. You don't want to trample on his constitutional rights. Now I was trying to figure out why the lad looks so different, and I figured it out. He's clean shaven. Oh, he's serious about filing this lawsuit.
I'm a press. We have this right in America. I was told that it was against the state law to record my interactions with police or other government entities. This is untrue. This is a protected right. Lieutenant Butterworth told me this. Not only is it lawful activity, it's protected under the First Amendment. This is the first law of this great land. That flag right there guarantees us the right to free press. Lieutenant Butterworth lied to me. He then forcefully pushed me out of the police department and barred my re-entry. My taxes pay for that building, just like every one of y'all's. Everybody's in this room pays for taxes, except for the law enforcement standing there. They use our taxes to pay it.
What the hell is this boy babbling about? They use our taxes to pay taxes. It doesn't make any sense. They make money. You don't. You are a YouTube e-beggar. That's what you are, Jimmy boy. Oh, I'm sorry. Jailbird Jimmy boy.
Everyone's taxes pays for that building. As I continued working on my story out in the parking lot, an unknown individual who would not identify himself, and I later found out he was the chief, he aggressively approached me and made the threat to Lieutenant Butterworth. He's fixing to go on the deck. This man followed me in my car and asked me, do I look like a cop? Because I kept asking him, what's your name and your badge number? He said, do I look like a cop? He then called me a homophobic slur. This is unacceptable. And made fun of my attire. He berated and threatened me, and I've received several death threats supporting the chief's behavior. I've got them all on my phone. I'm afraid to leave my home alone and was terrified about coming to this meeting for fear of retaliation. I was told if I came to this meeting, I'd never make it back to Branson.
You know, it's so funny to me how Frauditors run their mouth, and they're tough guys until somebody gets tough with them, and then they want to cry foul. Yeah, what is wrong with you, Frauditor, really? What is wrong with you?
From these men. My fear was allayed when Mayor Norman called me back today, returned my phone call, and he told me that I would have a voice tonight and that I would be heard. And I really appreciate that, sir. That's accountability right there. These men are a liability to the great city of Ava. This is a beautiful city, and they're going to cost y'all a lot of money. As y'all can see, right now, I'm personally serving you, Mayor, with a letter of intent to sue. And I'm going to sue the city of Ava under the 1983 laws. It's a federal law, and this is your 30-day notice to either settle or we're going to face off in a federal court.
Oh, how exciting. A frauditor who wants to go to federal court and file a lawsuit. You have that $400 there, Jimmy boy? You know it costs $400 to file that federal lawsuit, right, boy? How much money do you want from the city of Ava? Let's continue and hear that.
And I'll win. I've got all the footage on my camera, and everybody's seen the video. I will win. They're going to frown on that man, especially when he wouldn't identify. To me, I could have shot him, and I would have been in my rights to protect myself. He wouldn't identify. He wasn't wearing a badge. All he had on was a Band-Aid on his face. This man is a thug, and so is his lieutenant. Now, here's what's going to happen to the city of Ava. The taxpayers are going to pay for that man's bill. They're going to pay for this settlement, and I'm going to get it. If I don't get it, they've got 30 days, which will be the 11th of next month, to comply. Let me know whether or not they want to go to a federal court. My attorney sent me here tonight. He said you serve them, do everything correctly, and let them know how you feel. And that's what I'm doing here tonight. Hopefully, the city of Ava will do something about these dangerous men.
Perhaps once the lad wins his lawsuit, he can figure out how to disable content while he makes a video. Why do you have all this stuff popping up on your screen, Frauditor? We don't want to see all that nonsense.
Please fire them. Avoid any further liabilities. This is a problem. This is a beautiful place to live. I've got many friends that live here. Some of them told me how it was, and I didn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe the stories I've heard. And the sheriff's office is next. I'm going to them next, and we're going to go over them with a fine-tooth comb. We're going to find out everything about them. The city of Ava is going to undergo some scrutiny over the next year. My channel's very small. I only have 19,000 subscribers, but my friends have millions. I've got one friend, he's a very close friend of mine, he's got 3 million subscribers. Have you been getting any phone calls?
I'm trying to figure out who that is that has 3 million subscribers. What frauditor has 3 million subscribers? I know a couple that have over 1 million. I don't know anybody who has 3 million, though. Have you been smoking that wacky tobacco again, JC?
All right, they've been served. They got 30 days. We'll see how it goes.
Well, now there you have it, folks. Oh, Jailbird Jimmy puts the city of Ava on notice that he wants reparation money. Is that what you want, little Jimmy boy? He never did say how much he wants, did he? I didn't hear him say it. Oh, little Jimmy boy. Yeah, well, you know what? That's a great hustle. That's a good side hustle to make money when you have no job skills, no education, like little Jimmy here. Well, not to worry. We'll see what happens with this. But in the meantime, if you enjoy watching stupid people doing stupid things on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by, Jailbird Jimmy. Wouldn't it be a lot easier just to get a real job, boy? Cheers to that.
I've actually studied English, and I have over a 400 level education in English. I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
No reason. I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
We'll arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to record you in public, man.
Actually,
no, that's the law.
Oh, is that like a law?
It's against the law.
Oh, what law is that? Funny, because I've never heard about that. I pay for that uniform, I pay for that car, I'm the taxpayer, right? You work for me, right? You're just a little guy. You're just a little guy. You work for me. You are a public servant. You are a public servant. You work for me.